I look at it in two ways. So I personally feel like that person has taken me from one space or level in my life to another. So I'm forever grateful. And I also, in the same note, feel like if I was to ever be in the space that I could repay in any way, shape, or form, that I would. You know what I mean? But and the other side of me is like, you can't take it back anyway, so it doesn't matter because you've already placed me at this space. So it's like, yeah, unless you want me to fake be with you to keep my shit, then let's just be friends, and it didn't work, and that's that. But you gotta continue to, you know, your credit is gonna get messed up. I don't know.
Where's Booker T when you need him? She didn't just say that. Tell me, she did not just say that.
Continue paying that.
He did continue. He's
He's still paying it.
Yeah.
And you with another dude.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think we need to hear that again. What did she just say?
You continue paying that.
He did continue. He's
still paying it.
Yeah.
And you with another dude.
Yeah.
Simps and goofy men, please stop being the way you are. You mean to tell me, Shorty done left her ex for what's going on a year. She got a whole new man. Mind you, we cannot confirm nor deny the timeline between her leaving her ex and now getting with this new man. So it's safe to say it's been over a year, unless of course, you know, she was messing around with old dude before she ended up breaking things off with her ex. So let's just say a year. We'll throw out a year. She gets out of her previous relationship, gets into a new relationship. Her ex is still paying the rent?
When does crack, now, so the cocaine's happening, when does that crack come into play for you?
Continue paying that.
He did continue. He's
still paying it.
Yeah.
And you with another dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's been like, I've been with my guy maybe like going on 1 year, and he's been paying my rent.
But I would love to meet your guy. I would really love to meet him because those men are rare.
I know.
want to get some work.
I'd love to meet your man too, because he needs his ass whipped. He need to be putting every single cripple crossface, STF, ankle locks, suplexing. Man needs to be beat with every single billy club ever created. Why are you paying rent for a woman you are no longer with who now has a new man? Do you realize how goofy this sounds?
One man want to stay in that house that another man is paying the bill for. I gotta question him. Because there's no man that's gonna be like, I just don't know him. That's like, this nigga still, once he finds out, like, that nigga still paying the rent here, he's gonna be like, nah, we gotta get in the crib.
You know, Powerpuff Girl Blossom said something very poignant just now. Shorty with the red hair saying, what kind of man would sponsor a woman despite the fact that she now has a new man? This guy, she must have been dating some sort of sugar daddy or some dude who got money just looking to give it away. Because I'd love to know what man in their right mind, who is conscious, who doesn't seem to have been recovering from a lobotomy. There is no recovering from a lobotomy on my ass. This type of man must have been on the shortest of buses when going to school growing up. But I'd love to know where these men exist, because they need to be excoriated, need to be eviscerated, need to be sent to all of the deepest depths of the shadow realm, because you shouldn't be out here in these streets doing stupid shit like this.
No,
he know I got it. They both, everybody know everything.
Oh, he's nice. He's nice.
I want to hear this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I think is what kind of man. This is no judgment.
How does my man feel?
I mean, obviously he's okay with it.
My man feels like, while we have this opportunity, let's stack our bread.
Oh,
so when when it's
like you then. That's why y'all together. That's what that is. Y'all two are both like, are we trying to come up?
Well, I'll be damned. I was able to put 1 and 2 together. Here I was watching the WWE, and I thought Beth Phoenix was married to Adam Copeland. I thought Edge was married to Beth Phoenix. Turns out this man must be dating this lady named Blue Jasmine, because evidently she's partners with the ultimate opportunist. I'd love to understand why these two came together as a union to say, we ain't gonna pay no bills, we ain't gonna pay no rent, it's gonna come off her ex-man, and they both just, we all right with this.
Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents?
Sneaky, because if I was sneaky, I would have stayed with the man.
No, I don't mean sneaky like you hiding.
I would've, yeah.
What I'm saying is your man is on some like, oh, if that nigga gonna pay the rent, then we gonna come up off him.
So your man think he's a sucker?
I mean,
and he thinks that nigga is a sucker.
Yeah, my man does think that.
He think he's a sucker?
He thinks that, but I don't think that. No, that's my friend.
Powerpuff Blossom once again done said, hey, your man clearly must think this guy's a sucker, because y'all both trying to come up off him. Shorty gonna agree and say, yeah, he does think, he's a sucker, but I don't, because, that's my friend. What? Are you incoherent? Release yourself from that genjutsu you're in. You're clearly coming off another man, both of y'all, and you don't see that? You don't see an issue with that?
I have a son. If my son was well off and he decided to put a woman in a car, I would feel like that's disrespectful for you to take. You should have never put that woman in that car.
I don't agree with that.
That's how I feel. And I raised
could use that money in that car.
Then he should have thought of that in the budget from day one when he initially got the car.
So
you know what I mean?
Listen to what she said. First and foremost, I was hoping that I could say, I hope she doesn't procreate. But lo and behold, what happens? She's a single mother. And mind you, she didn't reference her ex as her child's father. So it's safe to say that her child's father was plenty dicks before this past penis, right? So here you are indoctrinating into your child. You give anything to a woman, let alone a car. You should never take that back because you should have thought about the possibility of you two breaking up down the line. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? I gave you this car while we were together. We're no longer together. I'm taking back my car. I'm taking back the car. All of those benefits that you had and those perks you had of being in a relationship with me, we're no longer together. All of that is gone. It is gone. Period. There is no, oh, we get to hold on to the remnants of our past relationships while we navigate through our new relationships and people are going to benefit off of what I gave. No!
Wait, did I just hear that correctly?
I have a son. If my son was well off and he decided to put a woman in a car, I would feel like that's disrespectful for you to take. You should have never put that woman in that car.
I don't agree with that.
That's how I feel. And I raised
could use that money in that car.
Then he should have thought of that in the budget from day one when he initially got the car.
So
you know what I mean?
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Now, granted, I'm not going to be extremely, anal down the line of everything that you gave somebody. Hey, remember that toaster that you gave her for her 28th birthday? We broke up when we were 37. Hey, I want my toaster back. No. But Shorty said she got this car. He's making all of these payments or whatever on this car. They no longer together. You refuse to make the payment. Take into account what it is that she's trying to say, especially as it regards to the rent, all right? Because the car is a hypothetical. The rent is a reality. I'm curious. If her ex were to say, yeah, I ain't paying the rent no more, is she going to be apprehensive? Because it appears that that's going to be the case. That's exactly how it sounds based on the way that she's defending her argument. So how can you, as a grown adult, be upset and entitled to the point to where you say this person, because they did this thing for me, should continue to do this for me despite the fact that we ain't together no more? That don't make no goddamn sense.
By cheating, remember, I said cheating is the only reason to
cheating is different.
All right, yeah.
Cheating is different. I feel like if someone cheats on you, then yeah, you should take the stuff away because they're being sneaky. They're using you, they're using you. But if you're open about things like I was in this relationship where it just wasn't working, but we remained friends and he was still paying that during our friendship. And then maybe like 5 months later, I got with my guy. You're not gonna stop.
Oh, I see. So the only time in which this uncontractual verbal agreement to continue to sponsor your lifestyle should terminate is if somebody cheated. That's the only exception to this rule. So what changes here? What changes here? Because somebody cheated. Oh, well, I don't want to feel as if, that person's using me. So this time I'll take the stuff away. You're still being used, sir. You're still using him, ma'am. Because when homie asked you, who ranks above who, where do these individuals stand, you say you don't look at it like this.
Like that man has ever placed me in a space, like the guy that pays my bills or pays whatever, he's never told me like, yo, you gotta figure this out.
Do you
know
see
what I
your
mean?
man but when you see your man, do you see him as a provider? Because he's not really providing for you. Or
No, he does in every other way, like providing for me, like what? Just our home?
I mean, who's more important to you right now? Your boyfriend or the one that's paying for your shelter?
They play different roles in my life. You know what I mean?
One's for money and one's for
obviously,
love.
no, like my man is my man. Like I'm gonna put him above anybody.
So one's for love and one's for money.
I'm not with the other person.
This man is probably not giving you nothing but peace, and that's pretty much it. But you sitting here talking about my man will always outrank. He ain't doing nothing. Y'all benefiting off the back of another man. Do you not listen to what comes out of your mouth? I don't understand, bro. It's like the mouth is not connected to the brain. The ears no longer exist. It's like Arthur. Remember when Arthur had the headphones on, his ears up here? The motherfucking headphones is on the side of his face, touching his epidermis. Clearly the brother couldn't hear. This sister don't got no ears.
What if, like, I didn't say like the whole story from the beginning, but like I was dating this person for like 4 or 5 years, and in the first 2 years, I supported myself, but also helped them build their business. And this, like, I dedicated all my space and time and everything to their personal business. And I ended up getting them like a $50,000 loan. I ended up doing like a whole bunch of things that set them up to be in the space where they were able to make $3,500, let's say, a night on their space or whatever. So then that's at the second year. I was probably like 23, 24 years old when I did that. So then when the person got me the car and the apartment and everything, I was like 27, but our relationship was already like, dying off. We were like friends, but you know what I mean? Until this day, he pays for it. So does it make it different that I helped him become more established or get into a space where those bills are able to be paid off?
In year 2, she helped him, with her services to where he was able to maximize his business. So it's only right that he continues to pay and sponsor her when they're no longer together. What? If that's what you want to do, that's your own prerogative. But we're not going to sit over here and try to make it seem as if that's the norm. Because that's not. We ain't together no more. We not together no more. The termination of our union is completed. I don't have to give you nothing. You are not entitled to anything. If we were dating for 35 years and I tripled, quadrupled, quintupled, 10x'd my motherfucking business, went from, let's say, a 20,000 sort of situation, I'm at like 200 million or something of that nature. We ain't together no more. You broke. I'm up. We broke up. You broke. I'm up. If I'm in a situation, we ain't together no more. That's a shame that you ain't do nothing to build yourself up. Because I think it's goofy that people get into relationships and one person gonna grow their finances, they equity, they gonna grow everything about them. The other person just gonna sit over there and leech. That's stupid. That's stupid. You got nothing going for yourself. You need somebody else to sponsor your lifestyle. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Because I helped him get there, even though we're no longer together.
When you say it that way, it is different because now he feels entitled. There's an entitlement now. He feels entitled that he owes you. Just like you said, if you were in this relationship and you owe him so much, when you got your first big check, you're gonna give him some money because you're like, thank you.
Yeah, great.
That's what he's doing for you.
Right.
He's saying, thank you for helping set me up. Without this, I wouldn't have this. And for that, I don't care that you're dating somebody else. I just want to make sure you're straight. I want to make sure you're okay. That is a different narrative.
That changes the whole narrative.
Yeah. So that's like the full story from
that
like, the beginning.
He's not hurt.
He's not hurt.
He's not hurt.
Yeah.
So he's not hurt. He could keep it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fellas, I'm pleading with you because it is our fault that harlots like this exist. It's our fault that we give these harlots strength because they would not exist like this if we did not enable that kind of thought process and that lifestyle. Because if that ex-dude was not paying and still paying for her rent currently till this day, which is over a year, I should say, because given the time frame that she said, they had broke up, then about 5 months later, she done found her man. So it's well over a year, this man's still financing her life. It's our fault. Leave these kinds of women alone. I'm not telling you not to give gifts to your shorty. I ain't telling you, go out there and be an Indian giver, if you will, and give things and expect gifts back at equal value and equal cost, or give gifts with the intention of, well, we break up, we take it away. That shouldn't be what in the thought process straight out the gate should be. However, it's the entitlement of saying, well, I received this, you can't do anything about it, and you gonna keep paying. That's where my problem lies. If you give somebody a gift, the intention should be that's for you. But the entitlement thought process of, well, it's for me, and you can't take it back, that's where I got a problem. Should you take it back? Probably not. But saying I can't? Now you bugging. Now you bugging. This is my name. That's crazy to me. I don't understand. Fellas, why? Why? You simps. Why? Do you not recognize what it is that you're doing? Do you not? Like, do you listen to what comes out of these people's mouths? And it's not just her. I'm telling you right now, go to their YouTube page, go down the list. I can't say the vast majority of the women, because I didn't watch all the videos. But a good percentage of them that I happen to see on the podcast, hell, the men too, goofy beyond compare. Goofy beyond compare. You talk about toxic individuals who embrace and enjoy their toxicity. That's what's on this platform, dog. Please, stay away from these kinds of people. These are leeches. These are the people who literally will milk you for everything that you have. And if you ain't got nothing, guess what? You're gonna lose that too. All I got is my dog. Y'all break up, dog gone. I ain't got nothing but this PS4. Word? She taking that too. And her next man gonna be recreating motherfucking profiles on your console. Leave these harlots alone, dog. She sat there with absolute confidence, and I can guarantee till this day, first off, you know her numbers on social media went up. You know she got interview after interview going. They whole page jumped from where were they at? There was like 89,000 followers on Instagram. They over 100K now. It's only a matter of time before they mess around and get verified. And if you go and you look at the content, I'm telling you right now, y'all let me know in the comment section. You go over and watch. It's nothing but toxicity. Ain't nobody trying to heal from that. They just, we toxic. There's only a few situations where people are like, yeah, I had to leave that alone in order to, better myself. But those ain't the videos that get viewed. It's those where we willfully petty. Everybody want to be like that. Woo! It's great to be petty in relationships. Leave these kind of people alone, dog. Leave these kind of people alone. Dead ass. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This right here, this ain't it. You've got a coalition of jackasses on one platform saying a whole lot of nothing, and ain't nobody stopping nobody. There's gonna be people watching this like, that's a very good point.
Toxic relationships more fun?
Toxic relationships are more fun. I was with somebody who gave me everything, was good to me, let me do whatever I want whenever I wanted. I felt empty inside. I felt lonely. I felt empty. I felt like a hole inside of me. But I feel like now, you know what I'm saying, my man's a little toxic and stuff, but the sex is good. And yeah, I just feel more emotionally connected to that person because we go through certain things and then we make up, So it's it's pretty toxic.
So you like bad guys?
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it sounds like. You said you had a man, right? He was good to you, right? He helped teach you certain things and everything was good, but you still felt it was like an emptiness there. It was like lack of passion or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? But then now the bad guy, he more like he's going to give you the drama. I think, do you think that you're attracted to drama, you want the drama in your life?
I really don't think that though. I don't think I'm attracted to drama.
Well, you just said but you say your man that you with now is more toxic than the man that you was with, but this man brings is it more exciting to you? Is it tell me what do you think it is?
I just feel closer to the person than what I did even to the person that I was with in a longer stretch or period of time. You get it? So I still felt disconnected from that person because it was not much emotionally going on. Yeah, how do you feel about toxic relationships?
I think that the mentality on the way, I think the past, growing up and watching past traumas or having traumas, I'm so addicted to, or I should say, it's I think that this is normal.
Are you gonna marry? Would you marry a woman you that you have a toxic, exciting relationship with?
No, I would never marry a woman that I have a toxic. But however, it's satisfying a side of me that I grew up watching my whole entire life. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I know better. So the reason why I won't marry it because I know better. So, dealing with someone, knowing that it's toxic, knowing that, we always in arguments, whole 9 yards. At one point in my life, I thought that was what a relationship supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Until Now I don't want to deal with that type of drama, but it is. I understand the drama, the passion behind it. You in your mind psychologically, you think that if this person ain't treating you or acting a certain way, that this person don't love you, which is the dumbest thing that I ever.
I be thinking that. I was thinking that. I'm like, why this guy let me fly out whenever I want? He pay for all my hotels when I'm in Miami with my friends. He must not love me. Like, no, that's really how I felt. Like, I felt like he don't have no passion for me. Like, you know what I mean?
Because he just allowed you to do whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah, he was never jealous. He ain't ever care. He paid for all my trips.
Why would you want a man to be jealous though? What do you get? Would you get a kick out of that or something?
No, it's not a kick out of a man being jealous, but it's like, if you passionate about something, you protect it, whether it be your business, your car, like your home. Like, if you have a level of passion for it, you're gonna protect it, or be like, you know what I mean? You're not just gonna let everyone drive your whip. You're not gonna let everyone come over your crib. You know what I mean?
I definitely agree. I definitely agree on that part. But are you trying to create situations for him to be jealous?
Oh no, I'm not like that. No, I don't do that.
But you just think that he should have been a little bit more attentive or protective of you. In other words, you want your man to have some type of control.
That's why he a man, yeah.
I mean, we live in an age that a lot of women be from here saying, that's a toxic relationship is a man that's in control of his relationship nowadays. Like, if you see it, you hear a lot of women saying that, he too controlling. Like,
I like someone who do take control. I do. Like, I don't mind it. Like, like.
What do you see in a man that's in control? Like, a man that's willing to lead or take control. You know, so you like a leader. So you like your man say, babe, don't throw that on. You're doing too much now. Yeah. You like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I'll
do
be
you
like,
think?
Buy me the stuff you want me to throw on.
Well, but that's what you say. Like, buy me. All right. 100%.
And I'm gonna throw it on, and I'm never gonna throw that on no more.
Chris, here comes the United States champion, Chris Benoit. Look at Benoit.
Cut that bitch off!